Hey, Kevin, checking in real quick. So one of the things I'm about to do right now, so I'm going to update my schedule. One of the things I've found really difficult in the last 2 to 5 years, and especially in the last 2 years, is that I've had a very difficult time sticking to one sort of schedule, to one thing that I just kind of did most days. I really need structure, but at the same time, I cannot have time-based structure, right? If you say at 4 in the afternoon tomorrow you need to do this, and if it's an appointment with another person, fair enough, right? But give me time-based deadlines every day, and I will be insanely unproductive, and I will be, really stressed for no reason. So I've experimented a lot with different ways of creating schedules for myself, because I do believe that when you have a schedule, you sort of plan your day rather than just have whatever happen to you. One of my personal weaknesses when it comes to this, one of my personal, I guess, obstacles, challenges, is that I have an extreme mindset, in the sense that I overcorrect myself. So I go from no schedule to too much schedule, and then I drop it and I go to no again. And it's very hard for me to be here somewhere, here in the middle, because that's where you want to be, right? You don't want to be extreme, as in every minute of your day has to be scheduled, and you don't want to have no schedule at all. You want to have daily plans, at least weekly plans, to make sure that you make use of that week, in the way that you want to, or feel like you have to, whether it's because of the goals you have or because you want to have some fun. I do think that, the more you plan, the more you have a plan, a sense of direction where you're going, the better you'll feel. So for me, it has been a long struggle between over planning and under planning. And the biggest problem is actually not under planning, it's over planning. And for me, the biggest problem with over planning is that I would have good days, and then I would try to make them even better, right? So let's say when I was changing my sleep, so there was a time not too long ago that I was actually sleeping without an alarm. I was sleeping in till 2, 3 in the afternoon. It was very unhealthy. But I shrugged it off. I worked a lot. I worked 12, 14 hours, and I slept for 10 hours, 12 hours. Okay, fair enough. Let's not debate whether that's good or bad right now. It wasn't good. Let's just clear it up there. But going back to it, I changed my sleep, and I started with, moving it up 1 hour close earlier, 1 hour earlier, 1 hour earlier, 1 hour earlier. And then I hit about 10 in the morning, wake up time. Now, for me, I've never been an early riser, so 10 in the morning is good. There's people that think that's late, there's people that think that that's early. Okay. But the problem that then happened is I was consistently for 2, 3 weeks waking up around 10:30 in the morning. Coming from 2, 3 in the afternoon, right? So that I was happy about that. That was a good improvement. But I wasn't thinking about that. What I was thinking about is, okay, let's go earlier. Let's go to 9. Let's go to 8. Let's go to 7. Let's go to 6. And then I realized the reason I failed at changing my sleep before and before and before and before, it's because I have this mindset where it's always, what can I do better, right? I went for a 30-minute run today. Tomorrow, let's go for a 35-minute. Why? Why, Kevin? Why? I mean, I get that you want to improve yourself, but if I go for a run every day for 30 minutes, why does it have to be 5 minutes more the day after, right? So what I had to learn really is I had to learn how to say, this is good enough, and I'll just stick to that now, right? This is a component of my life that I'll just keep like this until change is warranted or change is required. So now I try to wake up every day 10, usually 10 in the morning, sometimes 10:30, but usually 10. That's my wake up time. When I go for a run, I just go for 30 minutes. I'm not going to go for a 60-minute run every day, right? Because then the day after I might be tired. So to get back to what I was talking about, which is my schedule, the reason I mention this is I have this problem, this challenge in most areas of my life, where I always want to improve. And this is a strength because it makes me better at what I do, yes. At the same time, it makes some aspects of my life really, really, really hard and makes me miserable. if I'm being quite honest about it. It just makes me miserable. So for the schedule, what I'm going to do is, now this might not work for you, right? I'm sharing what I do. What I've learned from dealing with a lot of people and helping a lot of people with these sort of things, and also helping some of our customers with these matters, it's that there's no one size fits all, right? Some people need more, some people need less, some people need something completely different. But I'll be sharing what I'm going to do for myself based on my experiences. I can't overplan, but if I underplan, I feel like I'm wasting my life away. I need to have some sort of a plan. That's me. That's how I operate. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a set structure of things that I can do every day, even if the entire day, gets messed up, right? So even if there's an emergency, something else happens, the business is burning down, the team, our software is down, they need my help, I need to do all sorts of emergencies, I can still go through these steps. So the way I'm going to do that is it's twofold. So first of all, I'm going to not create I'm not going to create a time-based schedule, right? So I'm not going to say I'll exercise every day at 2 in the afternoon. I'm just not. I know from experience it's not going to happen. It might some days, but then another day I might be in a long meeting, or I might be having a good work session, and now it's 2, and I'm checking my clock. It's I have to go exercise. But then I have to stop the work, the flow, the productivity, to then go exercise. So that doesn't work well for me. So I'm removing all time limits. 1, 2, I'm also removing I must do something for 30, 90, or 120 minutes. Instead, I'm just going to say I need to do it 1 minute, because you can do everything for 1 minute in a day, even if you have the busiest day, right? So the trick there is to condition myself to do it more often, rather than think, well, I need to do this for 60 minutes. Let's say I say I need to exercise for 30 minutes, but I had a really long day, I have a meeting in 25 minutes, I can't exercise right now because I don't have 30 minutes. Oh no. You only have to exercise for 1 minute, right? And usually, 1 minute becomes 15 or 20 or 30 minutes. So those are the two biggest changes. And then the third change is I'm only going to force myself, right? I'm only going to force myself to do this schedule 5 days a week, and 2 days a week. So Saturday or Sunday, for instance, or other days. I'll take Saturday and Sunday for now. I won't stick to my schedule on the weekend, just to give myself a mental break from it. Because I've noticed if I go long periods trying to stick to that schedule, I don't know, I just restart disliking it. I start resenting myself, and I start resenting my schedule. So yeah, that was a quick update. Let me know what you think about schedules, how you schedule, what you dislike or like, and then maybe we can share some thoughts on it, and we can exchange some ideas on how to schedule better. So I'll be going now, and I'll be putting my schedule into my management software, my new schedule.